to say today. My name is Candy Perry, as you may already know. If you don't, now you do. And I'm the Wellness Master, also known as the Security Lady, depending on what setting you see me in. My daughter said something to me. We were speaking, and I was telling her about a couple of things that I had been reading, and she said, "Is it Robert Kiyosaki again?" And I asked her why she said that. She remembered. My daughter, as of the date of this video, my daughter is 28 years old. 28 years old. And she remembers this from when she was 3 and 4 and 5. I always listened to Robert Kiyosaki. So it brought up some good memories. And she even recited Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I did not even realize that I played it that much and I spoke about it that much. It was on cassette then. And so I was thinking about it. So I went to get my Robert Kiyosaki book. Choose to be Rich. Look at this. This is so cool. I literally got this the year it came out because I had the cassettes, and of course I had to be updated and get the CDs. I mean, you have to have the CDs. You can't have the tapes because that was dinosaur age and it was the newest and the latest, etc., etc. And I still have it, and I have practically memorized it. So I haven't really looked at it in many years, but it was in one of them. The boxes, but I had taken that out. That was one of the first things I took out. I knew exactly where it was. Thinking about that, it brought me to something else. I wanted to read for my reading today, which I read 30 minutes a day, as I was suggested to do by some of my amazing training that I'm going through. And I read again a book called Who Moved My Cheese. I love that book because it talks about two mice and two little people, Sniffy and Scurry, and Hem and Haw. Sniffy and Scurry and Hem and Haw, they delighted themselves in a station called Cheese Station C. Cheese Station C. Every day, Sniffy and Scurry would go to the wall. They'd get their sneakers down from the wall. They were hung up by the shoestrings. They'd put them on their shoes and on their feet, and they'd tie them up real good. And Sniffy would sniff up in there, and he'd look at Scurry, and Scurry would scurry off, and Sniffy would run as fast as he could behind him, and they'd get to Cheese Station C. Through this long, difficult, twisty, turvy, curvy maze. And they'd get there every single day. They'd eat the cheese that they needed, and then they'd do what they need to do, and then they'd scurry back home, take off their shoes, put the little laces around them, tie them up to laces, and tie them back and hang them back on the thing on the wall. Every day, Hem and Haw would get their way, they'd make their way, and Hem and Haw around until they got to Cheese Station C, and they would eat up the cheese that they needed. Every day, though, when Sniffy and Scurry got to Cheese Station C, they would carefully and methodically look over the entire station, every nook and cranny, and make sure that everything was just as it should be until one day. Till one day, they saw things changing, and they acted accordingly. I'm not going to tell you everything in the book because it's a real good read. I mean, just a very, very good read. So please read that book. It's by, who is this book by? Spencer Johnson, MD. Spencer Johnson, MD. Wonderful, easy reading book. Hem and Haw, on the other hand, they got very comfortable. And I'm going to skip several chapters. When they saw that the cheese was gone, yes, they got there one day to Cheese Station C, and the cheese was gone. And Hem could not believe it. He blamed every single person, every single animal, every single situation, everything he could on the cheese being gone. What injustice, how unfair, who stole my cheese? Who moved our cheese? And went on and on and on and on and on and blamed everybody, every situation. Now, it ended up having a very good ending, and you have to read the book to find out the rest of it. But the reason I'm bringing that up to you today is because sometimes things change. Has something changed in your life that you didn't see coming? Did something change in your life that you expected but did not prepare for? Did something change in your life that you prepared for, but you're scared to make a move? You're scared of the unknown. You're afraid to go out into the maze that you haven't gone out to before. Has something changed and your ego refuses to let you make the move that you know you should move? Has something changed? Are you blaming other people? Are you looking at your mother and say, did you move my cheese? Are you looking at your father and say, did you move my cheese? Maybe your children, did you guys move my cheese? Looking everywhere but within. Sometimes your cheese is moved. Change is inevitable. Things change. There was something that changed in my life, both with working on internet marketing. I looked at a video, one of the videos, and something had changed. From the time that the company made the video in February, the updated in February, something had changed since February until now. And the first thing that came to my mind for like a whole half an hour was, well, they changed it. Well, what's wrong with them? They should have been updated. What am I going to do? Now I can't do anything. Well, this is so frustrating. Now I'm going to have to do this, etc., etc., etc. Things change. That's the joy of life. Look at your life, just like I'm looking at mine, and move forward. Take your sneakers off, untie your sneakers, take them off, set them down, and think, and breathe. Maybe grab a glass of water. Drink that water. Let the coolness go through your body. And embrace that change. Move forward. Don't worry about who moved your cheese. See you in the next video.